Hey guys, hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Shitij aka the Rustic Wanderer. In the previous vlog you saw that I gave you a campus tour of IIT Chennai, IIT Madras, where I'm staying for a couple of nights. And in today's vlog I'm gonna go outside the campus and start walking around and explore a little bit of the city of Chennai. So let's get started. Had a quick stopover by the canteen for some quick lunch and refilling the water, and now I'm headed to the main gate to continue the exploration for the day. Yesterday I checked, it takes almost half an hour to get to the main gate, so it's gonna be a fun walk all the way there in extreme heat. Out and about on the streets. I was asking one of the auto drivers if they could drop me to the Santhome Church where I'm trying to go. They quoted twice the price of what the Uber and Ola kind of e-booking services were quoting. So instead I tried to book with an Uber, but then the autos never showed, so I'm just walking instead. Should be 1 odd hour to get there, so just trying to find the shady areas and then walk through that, so that should be easy. This is interesting. We have bubble tea and Belgian waffles in India too. I didn't know that. I know Belgian waffle shops in Gurgaon though, but bubble tea is new for me. Some of the market seems closed. I guess it's because it's a Sunday, they are taking rest. And otherwise the traffic is like full on. I guess most of the city is still up and running. The cool thing about South India is the presence of so many temples and coconut water vendors at every step of the way. Not so cool thing is the heat and humidity that drains you really fast, like your stamina drops to 1/10 of your normal stamina. So the board signs here are all in English, and then I guess that's Tamil on top, and I can't really make sense of any of these alphabets. They're quite different from the way the Hindi script is written, so it helps to have the English translation as well. This is the Adyar river. I'm crossing the Adyar district, I suppose, walking towards Mylapore. That's so cool. I saw a mini temple, so I stopped by to take a look. Turns out it was closed, but then I saw this other family standing in front of a Ganesha deity where they had lit some camphor. I don't know, maybe they were praying or something. So I just patiently waited, and when they smiled I knew it was okay to take a picture, so I just stayed there. You wouldn't have seen that if you were cruising past by on in a car or a bus or something. So that's the beauty of walking. And every time I get overquoted on the price, the rebel inside me just wants to just walk away and then keep walking, because I know I can get to the destination. It just takes longer, but it's more fun this way. So I'm really enjoying this, and there seems to be partly cloud cover now, so it's not boiling hot anymore and a slight breeze, so I'm surviving well. That thatch roof shelter reminds me of the A-frame houses in Santana and Madeira, where I finished the hiking of the PR1. Looks like we have more or less the same concept, although this is not a residential hut, it's more like a shelter shade from the heat. approaching Mylapore, so we are gonna keep going straight to that side. Most of these biryani places have a deal going on, buy one get one free. So tempting, but it's too much for one person. Also, other than coconut water, there's another drink that's very popular in this region, which is rose milk. So one of the reasons why I'm walking this way is also to stumble upon a shop that sells rose milk. There are a lot of these shops that are selling fresh fruit juices, and one of them had a poster that said rose milk available, but when I walked in they said it's out of stock. So looking for other options. Hopefully I'll find one of these shops selling rose milk. It's quite delicious, so when I find it I'll tell you more about it. Just came out of this Sri Ramakrishna temple. The temple premises is really beautiful. It's quite big, quite spacious and very clean. Inside there is also a meditation hall, so some people were there in their solitude, so I didn't disturb them. But yeah, it was a nice little detour, very refreshing. Now back on the hunt for our rose water. No, not rose water, rose milk. Yes, rose milk actually has rose essence in milk and some ice, so that's why I had rose water stuck in my head. But yeah, no, it's rose essence. This is a nice temple water storage pond or tank, open water tank, you can imagine that way. There's a temple on that side which can use this water. Pretty cool. Had a nice refreshing break. I drank at least 2 glasses of rose milk. That was 42 rupees a glass or something like that. So it was quite good. Now headed to the coast side. Let's see what there is to see over the beach side and coastal lines. Stop by to see this temple in the street. So this Mylapore area of Chennai, this neighborhood, is full of prayer houses, different sorts of churches and temples and stuff. So you can go anywhere in any street, you'll find one. It's pretty cool if you are visiting different sorts of temples. I've already been to 2-3 of them. Some were closed, some were open, so you can just do like a temple hopping tour if you feel like it. Kapaleeswarar temple. It's one of the more prominent ones, and this entry gate is always taller than the shrine itself. The shrine is inside, so I've already been there last time I was here with my father, so I'm gonna continue exploring. Just came here to pay a quick visit. Had a nice visit inside the Santhome Church. Had no idea we had neo-Gothic churches in India too. I've been to some like this in Europe too, so I recognize the architecture, but I've been on the Marina side last time at the Marina Beach and other coastal beaches here, but I missed this, so thought of covering it this time. Looks like today is the end of Ganesha Chaturthi and Ganesha Visarjan. That's why they're bringing the deity towards the water side. got stuck in a different kind of traffic jam. I wouldn't call it chaos, although it was chaotic, but it was fun kind of chaos. A lot of people trying to get to the I think this is the Indian Ocean, so for the Visarjan of the Ganesha. And behind me, that's the iconic Chennai lighthouse, one of a kind in the world, with the elevator inside. Now I'm gonna walk along the marina. I think this is the Marina Beach, so trying to go closer. It's one of the more famous, more populated and also slightly dirty beaches. But yeah, I'm just gonna go walk around here and then continue walking along the shoreline, try and take a good thumbnail for this vlog. Also, before I forget, a special word of thanks to the random people who decided to photobomb my vlogs. What's the equivalent of a photobomb for a vlog? Vlog bomb? Whatever, like they just bombarded inside while I was vlogging, and they added special extra energy because they were already hyped up with all the music and going for the Visarjan and stuff. So thanks so much for adding the extra zest of energy in the vlogs. There are a lot of these snack foods and sort of amusement kind of shops where you hit a balloon with a gunshot and then burst open. Not a real bullet, but it's like more like I don't know, metal balls kind of things with pressurized air guns. So I think they're just setting up. It's just 5:30 p.m. the sun is setting down, so before it sets down I'm taking a short detour close by, and then like I took the thumbnail in Faro, and then similar like in Amsterdam they have the I Amsterdam, or in Porto there's a similar one in Chennai here. So just close to the beach, I'm trying to go there, try and take a picture with it before the sun sets, and then I'll come back to the beach to enjoy the evening hours here, especially the golden hours. Looks like they're building the extension of the metro here. It's a phase 2 corridor 4 going on. Once the metro station comes up here, getting access to this beach would be so much easier. So when the the auto or taxi fares are really high, you just hop on a metro and just come over and walk across the street, you're there. Well, that was a fail because the Chennai sign, I found it, but it's enclosed inside the barricading of the metro construction, so can't go there. So I'm back at the beach, gonna take a thumbnail and enjoy some beach time here anyways. It's nice and cool now. What you saw was also a Marwadi horse, the same breed that I rode in one of the previous vlogs when I was in Jaipur. The only thing here is that you don't get to ride, even though a beach ride would have been really cool. What they do is they make you sit on it and then they walk around with the reins in their hands. It's like a nice and easy walk with the horse. This was one of my early exposures to horses, but wasn't as exciting as, you know, getting to ride your own horse with the reins in your own hands. There are a couple of other horse owners here as well, but I'm not going to ride one of these horses. So I guess a thumbnail would be standing in the, I think this is the Bay of Bengal water that meets in the Indian Ocean down south further near Kanyakumari area. But just gonna stand in the water, already wearing shorts, so it's okay. And then take a thumbnail there. And also, I don't know, maybe now the ferries are not running, but if in the good old days, if you were to take a ferry from here to Sri Lanka, Colombo, the capital, you would be passing by here as well. So that's a really cool sight, you know, if you're here and then you see it from the ferry, you can recognize. There the sun is setting, really nice behind the clouds, orangish red. The wind is getting cooler now, it's really amazing. Meanwhile, I got totally drenched while trying to take a thumbnail while standing in the water, but anyways, it was fun and refreshing. Although this water, I tried to swim here and in some other regions along the coast last time, I started having skin irritation, so it's not very clean. I don't know why, it looks okay, but it isn't, and that's why not many people are swimming in here either. So just get your feet wet and walk away. exploring the Marina Beach side. Gonna go back to the city side, the main city, and then find a place for dinner and then head back home. In here, seeing the majestic entrance and the horses at the gate. Turns out this is a memorial for two of the prominent chief ministers of Tamil Nadu, Bharat Ratna Dr. M.G. Ramachandra, whose memorial is here, and then Selvi Jayalalitha ji, whose memorial is also here, next couple of steps away over there. So let's continue walking inwards to the city and find a place for dinner. This was a random find. I wasn't looking for it, but it's really well lit up and really big, well maintained stone memorial, so decided to come by. Finally back in the room. Did almost 25.6k steps today, so it was quite a lot of walking. And then eventually the dinner place where I was, it was a Chettinad cuisine, so it was nice and spicy, very flavorful. I think it's the Anjapur chain of restaurants, so the name sounded familiar. Then I looked up, there's also one here on campus, so the next time maybe I'll just go here to try their other dishes like biryani and stuff. Anyways, it was a fun day being out and about in the city of Chennai, reliving some of the old memories with my father when I visited here a couple of years ago, and then seeing the city change a little bit because of the metro lines, of the chaotic traffic and stuff. So it was a fun day walking around. And now that I'm back, so I'm just gonna shower and wash off all the beach sand that I brought home with me, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off, and see you next time.